Good morning, everyone, from Washington, D.C., or more specifically, the Hampton Inn Suites in Crystal City, Virginia. We had a really good day yesterday. We got to do a lot of things. We saw some cherry blossoms. We went to the National Air and Space Museum. We went to the National Botanic Gardens, which we really enjoyed. We really liked that. I didn't even know that was there before this trip. We got to go to the Capitol. We did go inside, but we didn't do a tour or anything. We just kind of went into the visitor center a little bit, went into the gift shop. We walked past the Supreme Court. We tried to visit the National Archives, but that had a very long walk-up line and there were no time tickets left. And we also tried to go to the Folger Shakespeare Library, but that was under renovation, closed until June, and we could not get a timed entry ticket to the Library of Congress. There were no timed entry tickets for quite a number of days, so we couldn't do that, but we walked past all of those. We had a dinner in a very not so nice dirty Potbelly last night, and then just took the metro back to the hotel and relaxed in the evening here at the hotel. So now today, it is sunnier today, but it is still quite cool. It's only like 48, 49 degrees right now, so glad we had the sweatshirts. It is only supposed to get up to like 59 today and might be kind of windy. Ben just did put his prescription eye drops in. He has very severe tree pollen allergies. So this trip was a risk for him because, you know, with all the blooming and everything going on, that can be really hard on his eyes. So that's something to keep in mind if you come to Washington, D.C. or, you know, a lot of cities in the United States actually in the spring. Pollen can be a real problem. So, but Ben has a pretty strong new prescription that his doctor gave him that's supposed to last all day. So we'll see how that goes. How did you feel yesterday?
There was low pollen.
Oh yeah, it was low pollen yesterday because it was raining. Yeah, so rain helps. So today we have timed entry tickets to the Holocaust Museum at 1 o'clock. So here in the morning before that, we're going to go to the National Museum of American History, which I am very interested in, which is right nearby. We're going to kind of stay in that area today. Then we're going to the Holocaust Museum, and then our plan is to go to the Museum of Natural History after that. They're all three close together. I would like to also try to see if we can get tickets to the thing of Bureau and Engraving. What's that called? Where they make the money. It's right next door to the Holocaust Museum. The only way to get tickets to that is they're distributed daily, starting at 8 a.m. and it's first come, first serve. So I highly doubt we'd be able to get any because it's already, what time? 8:47. So, and we're obviously not there. There's really specific and different entry requirements for all the different places you might want to visit in Washington, D.C. One nice thing is that almost everything is free. It costs nothing. But whether or not you can actually get in is a different issue. So that's just something to be aware of if you're visiting Washington, D.C. Another observation we wanted to make is there's so many international visitors here. Megan was commenting, you know, you hear languages spoken all around you from people visiting from all over the world. This is a very popular destination for international visitors and visitors from the United States. Also, lots of school groups, you know, coming, American school children coming in groups to visit the museums and stuff. So I don't know how much. I'm not filming a lot inside the museums, especially the Holocaust Museum. I probably won't film much, if anything, inside there to be respectful. But I will fill you in as I can and tell you things as I'm able throughout the day. A quick note, we just went down for breakfast and it was much, much busier than it was when we went down there yesterday. There's two possibilities for that I can think of. One is we were down there a little earlier than we were yesterday, but not by much. And it was significantly busier. It was really hard to move around. It was hard to get a table. They were keeping up pretty well with the hot items, but everything else was like almost gone. You know, toast, bagels, cereal, yogurt, fruit. Everything was pretty much gone. My best guess for that is it's a holiday weekend now. It's Easter weekend and this is Good Friday. And so I'm guessing that a lot of people checked in last night and they're just here for the 4-day weekend. So that's what I'm kind of thinking, and that's something to keep in mind when you're visiting any place. You know, is it a holiday at a time when kids will be off school and a lot of people will be visiting or traveling? And adjust your plans accordingly. Okay, after a quite lengthy and busy ride, on the Blue Line to Smithsonian. They're featuring some new subway cars over here, the 8000 series. They said they'll be coming out in 3 or 4 years. They look really fancy. We are walking here to the National Museum of American History. It is quite windy and breezy and chilly, but it's very sunny today, which is nice. These are all state flags. Megan was in need of a coffee, so we're using the restrooms right away, and there's a little Starbucks here on the Constitution Avenue entrance out here is one level below the National Mall entrance.
I wouldn't quite call it a Starbucks.
Oh, why?
Okay, first of all, there's one size. This is it.
Okay.
This one. They don't do specialty drinks.
Oh.
I could still get flavor shot. So I got a brown sugar latte. Literally just a latte with brown sugar syrup. And it was $9.
$9?
That's more than a regular specialty coffee.
Okay. Here's Julia Child. And look, it's her kitchen. It's her kitchen. What's in here? Here's her pots and pans. We've been in this transportation section for a long time, and look, we found the Holland America Line Suder Dam, which is a similar size ship to the Euro Dam, which we went on to Alaska last summer. Okay, there's a big cafeteria. The dining goes way over there, and the food stations are back behind there. It's done really well. There's lots of stations. This stuff was serve yourself, and then they weigh it. The cake was serve yourself, and they had the little plates there. But then, like cheeseburgers, hot dogs, pizza, they had set out already in individual portions like this. They had this mac and cheese set out already like this. You could just grab it. And there was fountain sodas, and you just had to ask your server or the cashier for a cup, like at Disney World. Yep, so you just ask for a cup. Don't feel like you have to buy the $11 souvenir cup. However, this was 76, 70, yeah, it was pretty expensive. So, but it's done really well, and the food looks good and healthy. There was a nice salad bar, and there was a good number of choices. My kids have discovered a very handy tip for you if you are in a crowded tourist destination with lots of people and lots of noise where every kid is yelling mom. My kids have stopped yelling mom when they need to get my attention. They say Heather, and I hear that. You're much more likely to hear your own name than you are to hear mom, because every kid is saying mom. And like when they've said mom, I literally can't hear it. So have your kids say your first name. I mean, Heather was a common name in the 70s, but it's not common anymore. So the likelihood that there's going to be another Heather nearby is pretty low. Walked through Food Truck Mania from the American History Museum to the Holocaust Museum. I will probably not be filming inside here. This is $1 million. And $10 bills. We're at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing now, which is right next door to the Holocaust Museum. All the tickets were distributed for today already, so we can't do a tour. But they do have these nice displays with a little mini kind of museum out here in the front hallway. And they let us in so we could go to the gift shop. And these are actually very interesting. And again, it's free. Over here you can find out how tall you are in $100 notes.
I'm 1,514,500.
Yep, and Ben was way up here.
1,654,300.
This room is really cool. It's like a bank.
Oh my gosh.
We were at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, which is right there. We crossed the street, and now we're at the Tidal Basin. The people in the pedal boats are having trouble. It's very windy. And there's the Jefferson Memorial. The cherry tree blossoms are very much blooming. It's very pretty. But I'm being careful because I don't want to drop my phone in the water.
The ducky will catch it.
Great. Hi, Ducky. Hi, DC Duck. We're now at the Museum of Natural History, which is huge and very, very, very busy. The first thing we did when we got here was go down to the cafeteria and get much needed snacks and beverages because we were very hot and thirsty from walking however many miles we walked today so far. Hey everybody, I'm back at the hotel. The kids are downstairs just chilling out in the breakfast area or in the lobby. I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch this video today. It was a little bit challenging to film today. It was very busy. We did a lot. We walked a lot. It's very, very crowded in DC right now at Easter weekend. It's Good Friday today. And just every place we went was so busy and so crowded and loud and hard to hear and things like that. It's also very windy. So I'm just going to wrap up the video here with this little clip. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. I hope you're enjoying this series from our trip to Washington, D.C. If you are, please give me a like down below. Give me a thumbs up. And make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss the rest of our videos from this trip. And so you don't miss the videos for our upcoming trips. Have a great day, everyone, and safe travels.